I just got done riding this thing. A couple of things. Power's good. Front brake's good. Rear brake, doesn't even act like a drum brake should. I mean, it's like 1940s. It's like it's got oil on it or something. I mean, it's pretty much non-existent on the rear. Uh, Definitely the R100 I had didn't brake that bad. This one does. Uh, Overall, handles pretty good. I noticed going down, I'm going to have to check out the front end to see what's rattling up here. Uh, have to check out the front wheel bearings and steering head bearing. Got something clanking up here. Not all the time, kind of intermittent. When I went through town there, it was shuddering pretty good. Kind of sounded like really bad steering head bearings or wheel bearings or something, but not really. So I have to check that out before I go any distance on this thing. Really, I only rode it like 6 miles, 8 miles maybe. It's like 4 miles to town and back here. I got to town and I was like, man, when I got right into the edge of town, that's when the front end started sounding kind of weird. So definitely have to check that out. Carbs are good. Like I said, rear brakes for crap. New helmet. Uh, I like it. It was cheap. It's got the little sun visor in there. It's not a modular. I had a Z1R that I gave to somebody to use when I wasn't riding, and I didn't think I'd be riding again ever. So I didn't really no point in keeping a helmet if you're not going to be able to use it. But overall, pretty decent. Looks decent. Sounds good. It's got enough power for me, really. I really don't need anything. I'm not racing or tearing the damn roads up. I'm just starting to ride again after like 5 years. Had a medical problem and really didn't think I'd ever be riding a motorcycle again or working or doing anything, really, except vegetating. And still not 100%, but better. Anyway, uh, like I said, other than front end crap, it's doing pretty good. I need to adjust the shift lever up some. It's like it's too low down. I can't get my foot under it really easy. So when I took off down the road, I was missing upshifts because my foot wasn't under the lever all the way. It's just one of them setup things. Same with the angle of your levers. You want your hands just over them. You don't want it too far down or too far up. You don't want to have to be taking your hand off the bar to reach up to put it over the lever. And you don't want to have to be reaching down here to pull the clutch in or the brake, either one. You want it easy. Not like this, not down like this. A lot of people don't set that up correctly. And your throttle play, that's probably got a little bit too much in there. That is too much. I'll be adjusting that out. I don't like that much play in there. I mean, you could feel the front end bouncing when it happened. It's like you're going over rumble strips or something. It was like tunka 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 tunk, and then it went away, and then it did it again. And it might be something internal in the forks or not. I know they just changed the fork oil in this thing supposedly. Well, I got extra bottles of fork oil, partially used bottles of fork oil that came with it, and the guy said they changed it. But that don't really mean nothing. All lights work except for turn signals. It's just a flasher. I'm doing left hand pointing down, stop, well, not stop, left and up arm for turn signals going down the road here. Uh, I'll tell you what, she does look kind of good, and that red still looks good. It's not really faded at all. It's got a couple of spots on it, like there's a little dimple on the tank right there. There's something that looked like somebody's zipper rubbed up against there or something. And down on the corners of the fairings underneath. Well, here too. A little paint missing there. Got the little BMW touring stickers on there. Front brakes, I'm going to have to service those things. They feel kind of wooden, really. And, you don't know how often people change brake fluid. Most of them never do. The majority of people don't. So I'll be servicing that front brake there to see if I can get some of that wooden feeling out of there. I mean, it's like really hard brake. There's no real progressive feel to it. It's like off or on. I mean, you could slow down with it, but it's not a real comfortable feeling with that thing. I can't remember what bike used to be like that. Yamaha had a bike that had horrible brakes like that. And trick was to always change out the damn master cylinder. It's like they had the wrong size master cylinder on the bike. And it just needed like go up like 1 millimeter. You went from like a 14 to a 15 or a 15 to a 16 millimeter, something like that. And it really changed the feel of the brakes. So I'm going to service the brake on this thing and we'll see how that goes. If it helps, it helps. If it doesn't, I'll probably be looking at see what other master cylinder I can put on this thing that feels a little better than this thing. Should feel better like that. I don't remember my old one feeling like that. Really. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'm going to go eat some lunch and late lunch and probably take a nap maybe. Figure out what to cook my wife for dinner. Probably. She's got to work tonight. We'll see. All right. Bye-bye. If you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And have a good weekend. Get out and enjoy it.